Welcome back, listeners. Today, we're going over Chapter 13, Shooting the Halberd at the Gate. Yuan Shu had grand ambitions. He wasn't content with power alone. No, he wanted the throne. And with the imperial jade seal in his hands, he saw himself as emperor. But when asked to return the seal, he stalled. Instead of giving it back, he summoned his ministers and warlords to plot an attack, not on the powerful Sun Ce in the east, but on someone he thought easier prey, Liu Bei. His advisor, Yang Dajiang, warned him, Sun Ce's troops are disciplined and well-fed. Attacking him would be foolish, but Liu Bei, he relies on Lu Bu. If we can sway Lu Bu to our side, Liu Bei will crumble. Yuan Shu loved the plan. He immediately sent his envoy Han Yin with a massive bribe, 200,000 bushels of grain, to win over Lu Bu. Lu Bu accepted. He hosted Han Yin, feasted him, and took the grain. Yuan Shu was thrilled. Surely Lu Bu would no longer support Liu Bei. So he sent General Ji Ling and his army to attack Liu Bei's stronghold in Xiaopei. Liu Bei, realizing the danger, quickly wrote to Lu Bu, pleading for help. Lu Bu understood. If Xiaopei falls, Shu province is next. He decided to act. Soon, Lu Bu's forces pitched camp southwest of Jiling's army. Jiling was furious. He saw it as betrayal. He immediately wrote an angry letter to Lu Bu, accusing him of going back on his word. To resolve the standoff, Lu Bu invited both sides, Liu Bei and Jiling, to his tent for a drink. Wine flowed, but tension simmered. Lu Bu raised his cup. Gentlemen, in honor of my presence, why not make peace? Jiling growled, My lord ordered me to capture Liu Bei. I've come with 100,000 troops. How can I just leave? From behind Liu Bei, Zhang Fei slammed his cup down, sword in hand. We may be few, but we crushed the yellow turban rebels before. You dare threaten my brother? Lu Bu raised his hand, silencing them all. I called you here to make peace, not to spill blood. Then Lu Bu made a bold proposition. He ordered a halberd to be planted 150 paces away at the gate of the camp. He turned to both men. If I can shoot an arrow and hit the small blade on that halberd from here, then you both must retreat and end this fight. If I miss, then return to your camps and prepare for war. But know this, if either of you defies me, I will side with your enemy. Jiling scoffed. 150 paces? Impossible. He agreed, thinking it was a safe bet. Liu Bei accepted too. Lu Bu rolled up his sleeves, took a long bow from his attendant, pulled the string to its limit, and let fly. Thwack! The arrow struck the tiny blade cleanly, a perfect shot. The camp erupted in cheers. Lu Bu laughed and took both their hands. Heaven itself wants you to make peace today. He called for wine, and the three men drank together under the banner of truce. Jiling, still hesitant, asked, General Lu, how will I explain this to my lord? Lu Bu smiled. Don't worry, I'll write to Yuan Shu myself and explain everything. The next day, the armies disbanded. Liu Bei returned to Xiaopei. Lu Bu returned to Shu province. Jiling headed south to report to Yuan Shu, bringing Lu Bu's letter with him. But Yuan Shu wasn't ready to give up. He hatched a new plan, marriage diplomacy. He proposed a union. His son would marry Lu Bu's daughter. It was a trap. He hoped that an alliance through marriage would push Lu Bu to betray Liu Bei once and for all. But Chen Gui, a wise official, saw through it. He advised Lu Bu, This is Yuan Shu's way of killing Liu Bei with your hand. Lu Bu saw the truth and rejected the proposal. You'd think the matter was settled, but fate had other plans. Not long after, Zhang Fei robbed half of the 300 fine horses Lu Bu had just purchased. Enraged, Lu Bu marched on Xiaopei to demand justice. Liu Bei had no choice but to flee and seek refuge with Cao Cao in Xuchang. Cao Cao received him warmly, gave him 3,000 troops, and even recommended him as the governor of Yu province. But make no mistake, this was only the beginning of a much larger storm. Stay tuned for the next episode of Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Thank you for listening.